Yeah, come on in. Have a seat in a way you see comfortable. Never mind me, I'll be with you in a moment. Alright, subjectivity confirmed. Do you know why are you here? Okay then, this is the Department of Supernatural Threats Assessment. You may refer to me as Agent Anna. And we summoned you because we suspect that you are either a telepath or statistically unfortunate normie. So you'll have to undergo a series of tests that will help us understand if you have any actual supernatural abilities. And if you do, whether those pose a threat to national security. Oh, don't be alarmed. Best case scenario, you'll turn out just to be a weirdo like most of our subjects. So these tests are not optional, so let's not waste any time and get to it. And the first test will be fairly easy. You will hear a sound like this. Yes, you may have noticed that it isn't logical, it doesn't have any material source, neither it is visible in any way. Your task will be to tell me whether you hear it from the left or from the right. Simultaneously, to give your meat brain a little distraction, I will ask you to follow this light with your eyes. Let's begin. Where do you hear the sound? Good. And now? Good. And now? Good. And now? And is it left or right now? Interesting. And now? And now? Good. And now? Please focus. Do not think about the nature of the sound, just tell me the direction. So is it left or right now? And now? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, please continue telling me where you hear it. And now? Good, I think I've seen enough. Now, second test most of our participants find the most entertaining. I will show you images of people, just random photographs of civilians from our database. Well, we might have a database of all the civilians' photographs. This is irrelevant. So, I will show you images of absolutely ordinary people. Nothing about these pictures is edited or stylized. You'll have to take a look at the photo and read the mental profile of these people. Yeah, photographs can tell a lot about those portrayed on them. So you'll have to tell me these people's age, gender, occupation, different specifics. Let's begin. And the first one. Can you tell me the gender of this person? Is this a man or a woman? I will give you a little hint. Now your brain is probably trying to get some clues from this person's appearance. Its stature, its features, its outfit. This is irrelevant and might be a trap. So, you think this is a cat boy, a cat girl, or a cat someone else? Interesting. Alright. I have to flag this one. Good. Now, next question is the same. Assume gender of this person. You think it's a cat girl, a cat boy, cat man, or cat something else? Good. You're awfully sure about this answer. Next picture. have a look at this image of a girl. And now, can you please guess the age of this girl? Is she over 10? Is she over 18 years? Maybe there's a chance she's over 100 or 1,000 years old. This is not a moral test, you just tell me her age. Focus and try to read the info from the photograph. Yeah, it's almost correct. And now can you please tell me if there's a chance that this person can be an ancient eldritch creature? Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Now let's pick this one. This is a bit different. Have a look at these two people and try to guess, are these the same person or a different people? Is this the same person, siblings, or just a different people that look this way due to production line optimization? Is that your final answer? Not bad. Okay. Next one. Please have a look at this person and tell me if this person have any criminal records. Don't try to analyze the outfit, the features, just... And if they do, which kind of crimes could this person commit? I see. Okay. Next one. Please have a look at this person. Do not try to interpret their visual clues, any physical specifics, but just connect your mind with this image and tell me if this person is gay. You think so? Figures. Okay. And another cat person. Now it's the same, just guess the gender of this one. You think so? I'll give you a chance for a second try. Kind person I am. You might have problems in real life with the same question, right? And the last image, I think we'll take this. Can you guess the level of IQ of this person? If you are not familiar with the topic, you can just say in general, is this person stupid? Maybe has average smarts? Or is this person smart? Or even a genius? Very interesting. And thank you for your answers. I see you a little bit distracted after this test, right? This is unacceptable and may warp the results of the test. I think I'll have to... Can you follow my finger for a moment? Yeah, just as I thought. Your focus is lowered by 22%. Okay. We'll have to take some measures. I think this will be acceptable for your level. Okay. Yeah, this is a psy-fuel, so to speak, but we call it energy drink because it also contains the same elements as regular energy drinks, as well as 700% of your daily requirement of precognition supplies. How old are you again? I think we can add a bit more. Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself, it's not alcohol. I'll place it near you, please drink. This is not optional. Next test will be reverse hearing test. I will whisper a word that will be reversed through localized temporal distortion. Your task is to feel this word and tell me its original form. Don't try to do lip reading. Rather, I'll just cover my mouth so you won't be able to cheat. So, don't try to think too much about the order of syllables and so on, but just feel it. We're testing your supernatural abilities, remember. And let's begin. These are commonly used words. Every person knows them, so this is not a test of your dictionary. And let's begin. What was that? And it was in fact word brain rot. Next. And it was a word scrumptious. Alright? Yes, correct. It was a word camper. Let's continue. Alright, and it was word sigma. Let's continue. And correct, it was word goat. Let's continue. And it was a word copium. You're doing great so far. Let's try a bit more complicated words. Any guesses? Right, it was word cool down. Let's continue. And it was a word doom scrolling. Let's continue. And it was a word rage quit. Let's complicate the task even more and do a combination of simple words. Correct, it was skill issue. Right, it was goblin mode. And the last one, almost impossible level. Do I need to say it one more time? I'll give you a moment to think. Surprisingly, you are correct. It was 360 no scope. I'm doing great so far, but I'm afraid I have to flag you because you're giving the same results as the subject from the mirror test. Okay. Let's move to the next test. In this test, you will receive a number, random numeric value. You will not hear it directly from me, but rather receive it non-verbally through a mental projection. You'll hear it like an echo in your ears or something. You'll have to name the number that you heard. But to test another aspect of your telepathic abilities, you will also see a random decoy numbers appearing before your vision. You'll have to ignore them and tell me just a number that you hear, not see. But you are not allowed to close your eyes. Let's begin. And the first number. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Which number is it? Okay. 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 21. What was that? Great. Next one. 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. Which was that? Good. Okay. Next number. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Which number is this? Good. Next one. 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. And name the number. Good. Another one. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Okay, correct. Next one. 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18. And tell me the number. Great. Good. And next one. 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Correct. A few more. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Good. And we're almost done here. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Tell me the number. Good. And the last one. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You sure? Okay. Not bad. Not bad, even I'd say surprisingly for your access level. Okay. We have one more test to go. Okay. Final test. I will show you what looks like a crumbled piece of paper, which it is. But previously it had different shape and a different purpose. It was a figure of an animal. Yes, the ancient art of origami. One of our contained subjects produces those in ridiculous amounts. So, your task will be to establish a mental connection with this paper. And tell me which animal it once was. Alright, a little warning. Do not try to think too much about folding lines. So we have to test your magical, so to speak, intuition, not your reverse engineering skills. I will count down to 5 and then you give me an answer. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see. You guessed right if you thought it was a raven or a crow. What's the difference between these two? I'm not sure. So, let's move to the next figure. Yeah, very cute. Let's see this. It is a very popular animal, though you won't see it in the streets usually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your answer is, you sure? It was, in fact, a dragon. I didn't tell that this species should exist. How do you know dragons do not exist? Figures. Alright, next one. How about this one? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your answer is? Yeah, this one was pretty simple and very popular. Crane. Yeah, you might see those a lot in different movies or beginner DIY projects. Okay. Next one. This fractal pattern is very pretty. Let's see if you can guess it correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you say so. It was, in fact, a dragonfly. Fascinating insect, both adult and its predatory larva. You can have it if you want. We have tons of those. Okay, and the last one. I might give you a little hint here. You might or might not have this animal at home. I practically gave you the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your answer is? Okay, yeah, it was in fact a cat. Are you a cat person? Yeah, this is part of the test to answer me, please. Why? I see. I'll add this. I'll add this to your file. And the test sequence is over. You are free to go. On the results. Well, you see, the results are inconclusive in a traditional sense. Some of your responses suggest high potential, while others probably instability. So the observation will be ongoing. If you notice anything watching you, please do not engage. It is not personal and most certainly not a threat to you. Other than that, please act normal if you still remember what that is. And this will be all. Thank you for your cooperation and have a nice day. Now please leave this room.